It's something wrong. It's something wrong. So I just left my house. I was like, let me take the camera with me because I need to record. And as soon as I get in the car and start driving, it's like pouring down rain. But I won't complain, Lord. I won't complain. Do y'all hear this water? Anyway, I won't complain because things could be much worse. So let's just go with that. I'm gonna try to record, and I might be talking a little bit louder because I don't know why, but I feel like you guys cannot hear me over the rain. Hopefully it will slow down in a little bit. But anyway, so decided to take you guys with me because again, I needed to record because I feel like I'm not getting enough footage, but that's actually not even true. The truth of the matter is I have a lot of footage at the house, a whole lot of footage at the house on the computer, uploaded and everything. But y'all, it takes a lot to be a YouTuber, or be the YouTuber that I want to be. And that's someone that just provides quality. And it takes a huge time commitment that I quite frankly just don't have at the moment. And maybe I do have it, I just need to reprioritize things in my life in order to find the time. But it's tough. Let me just say, shout out to all of the YouTubers out here, especially the bigger channels, like, and daily vloggers. Oh my God, mad respect, mad props, because it is tough. Now, of course, there's a learning curve, and I don't have the best equipment, and that's another reason why. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. My aunt called. I'm on the way to my aunt's house to pick up my daughter real quick because she actually has a dental appointment to have surgery. I'm spitting. She actually has a dental appointment to have surgery in a sec, but I needed my aunt to watch her earlier today for me while I ran a couple errands. Lord, I'm sorry. The camera was getting ready to fall. I was trying to ease off quick. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, a mad respect for all of the YouTubers. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time, and the more you do it, the more you learn. Like, I've only put up 2 videos. I probably have another 3 to 4 videos on my computer, but I just haven't had the time to really edit them. And it's rough, y'all. It's rough. Like, I work full time. I work 40 hours a week. I'm somebody's mama. Like, it's rough. And quite frankly, I don't have the time to dedicate to it like I really want to. Like, I could just throw some crap together and post it, but like, that's not me. That's not who I am, especially when it comes to anything artsy and creative. Oh my God, look at this view. But like I was saying, like, I could just throw up some crap, but I don't want to throw up crap. Like, when it comes to me using my creative juices and things of that nature, I'm always and have always been a perfectionist. I love anything that has to do with being artsy. That's just my passion. So for me, doing these YouTube videos and producing something that's going to be published basically worldwide, even though I have a small audience now, you know, I just can't. I don't care if only one person ever sees my video. It still has to have a certain level of quality to me. And anything less than that, it just bothers me. It bothers me to no end. And I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just going on a rant. My lips chapped. I'm trying to get this Carmex open because CarMax is the best thing ever in life. And yeah, and I'm pulling up at my aunt's house right now to grab my kids. The point in everything that I was trying to say was that I'm gonna get this whole YouTube vlogging situation under control and get my life together, because this is something that I definitely want to pursue. This is something that I've become very passionate about, and I'm just not trying to cut corners. Like I need this to be good. I need this to be quality. And so the first thing I need to do is invest in another camera, because let me tell you, I use a Canon PowerShot, and y'all just don't like it. I do not like it. I'm not saying it is horrible. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is this PowerShot is just not giving me the quality that I need. So I'm back to square one for the most part, and trying to research again and find a camera that will suit my needs. And let me tell you, I did a lot of research with this Canon PowerShot, and I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I ran across with people talking about, oh my god, PowerShot is amazing, blah blah blah. No, it's not. So everybody who's made a video advocating this Canon PowerShot, please stop telling people, oh, this is an amazing camera. It's not an amazing camera. I mean, it's a cheap camera that if you just want to practice vlogging, that you can use, or if you just want to take a couple quick snapshots, you could use. But it's not a good vlogging camera. Like, stop telling people this, because you know what, I think I paid $119 or something like that. The $119 that I invested in this camera, I could have put that towards a better camera. It would have cost me a little bit more, but I could have invested that toward a better camera, and I wouldn't be going through this now, because I can't send this camera back. I mean, it's used, and I've dropped it a couple times, Lord. But yes, please stop telling people that. Just be real and upfront with people. Like, it's not a good camera. It doesn't provide quality footage, images, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't even shoot in 1080p. Like, it shoots in 720. And again, that's another thing. You know, when you're making videos about, you know, how to start vlogging, how to start being a YouTuber or whatever, tell people the truth. Tell people all the ins and outs. Tell them all the secrets. Don't have people just out here wasting their money, wasting their time. Like, let people know up front, like, this is the deal. This is the real deal. So don't do that. Don't do that no more. Okay? But I'm getting off of that. I digress. Let me talk to y'all about something that's been bothering me, brewing in my spirit all day long. There's a person that works at my job. No, I'm not going to talk about my job. I'm not going to even disclose where I work or what I do, because I had to sign a secondary employment form and talk to the people in human resources surrounding me even starting this YouTube channel. And they were like, oh my god, like, are you gonna like do videos about this? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do videos about that. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna talk about that or this place. So I'm just gonna touch on this briefly, only because it's been bothering me all day long. This girl that works with me, she brought to my attention yesterday that I did something that bothered her. It wasn't anything bad. It was just something that bothered her, and to the point where she felt like she needed to address it, to say something so that we would be straight going forward. And I can totally respect that. I can. And when she told me, I had no idea that I had made her feel such a way. I was totally oblivious. And so I apologized, because I mean, I had no clue. And you know, I thought we were good. Well, today I'm off work because, again, my daughter has dental surgery, and so I decided to check my emails on my BlackBerry. I have a BlackBerry for my position at my place of employment. So I checked my BlackBerry, just trying to just keep on top of things, even though I'm off work today, just trying to keep on top of things. And I noticed she sent me an email. So I read the email, and I'm not going to tell you what it said, but let's just say this girl on my last nerves. Before I even get into why she's on my nerves, let me just say that I have this much patience, and that little bit of patience that I do have is reserved for my child. I do not go to my job in order to make friends. Now, I consider myself a naturally friendly and approachable person, so I do develop and build relationships, and it's great. It helps make, you know, the amount of time that I have to spend at work a little bit more pleasant. But all in all, I'm here to do a job, and I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to massage anybody's ego. I'm not here to whatever. So she sent me an email this morning that basically lets me know that this girl is still in her feelings about what happened yesterday, or whenever that was, day before yesterday or whatever. And I just don't have, I'm just not that person, and it's hard for me to even feel sympathy or empathy or whatever toward this, because I'm not a person to wear my feelings on my sleeve, and I'm not a person that gets easily hurt or offended by certain things, especially by people who I know that that's not their ultimate agenda, that's not who they are. You know, 9 times out of 10 they're always this way, but just so happens that today maybe he or she was having an off day or something, or just preoccupied and just wasn't even paying attention. Like, I don't get offended by that type of stuff, so it's very hard for me to even entertain, you know, what this girl is saying. I mean, again, yesterday I apologized, and I meant that. I meant every single word I said. I was very sorry, and I'm still sorry, but I'm gonna need you to get out of your feelings. We are at work. We are not married to each other. You're not paying my bills. I'm not paying your bills. We ain't sleeping together. None of that. I'm gonna need you to get out of your feelings and get this job done and stop tripping with me, because I don't have time for that. I got a kid that's getting ready to start back to school. She's getting ready to start the 3rd grade. And for all of the people who live in Duval, you already know 3rd grade is a beast, because these people are up and lost their mind last year buying this multi-million-dollar test, and now these 3rd graders are being tested to the absolute max, and basically their whole entire 3rd grade year, all 49 weeks, rest upon this test. Even if they do well, get straight A's, all of that. If they do not pass this test in the 3rd grade, they will be retained. That on top of all these dang on bills these people keep sending to my house, putting in my mailbox. The doggone student loan people keep calling me about this loan, this money I owe them. Baby, you can't get no money that I don't have. You just can't get no money that I don't have. When I get the money, you'll get the money, okay? Like, come on now. On top of just life in general, sometimes life just catches up with us, and I don't need this girl at my job tripping with me about some foolishness, because I'm gonna be quite frank, it's foolishness to me. It's complete and utter foolishness, and I don't even know what to say. I really don't even know what to say at this point. It's just been bothering me ever since this morning when I checked my emails, and it's just been I needed to get this out. I needed to get it out on the table and get it off of me, because I was kind of sort of bottling it up inside. I hadn't talked to anyone about it, so you guys are the first. And it's just aggravating and irritating that people just can't come to work, do what they're supposed to do for these few hours, and keep it pushing. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I never will. And that's just the truth of the matter. But anyway, what you say, babe?
I'm wearing the wrong flip-flops.
You wearing the wrong flip-flops.
I was.
But yeah, let me get off that. I got that off my chest. I'm done. But like I said, we're on the way to the dentist office, so when we get to the office, I'll get back on here and I'll chit chat with you. I swear this is the best dentist office. Like, I'm watching my daughter on an iPad having her procedure. She hasn't started yet, but isn't that just cool?
And mom for Caitlin. Yes.
Isn't it a cool function?
If you want to watch her visits on your iPad, or you return it to us before you leave, and that'll be your name. So I'll put it in your chart.
Wait for you right here. And it just lets me see the visit?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, very cool. My mom's with me today, so that'll be exciting.
I just heard
Mom, we just watched the visit.
Nala screaming in the back. So I think they're trying to let her numb a little bit more now. But
Yes, ma'am.
struggle.com. You know, we just left the dentist office. Nala's in the back. She is in a little bit of pain. So we're getting ready to go to my mom's house to just for a sec to kind of visit with her a little bit. But I already called her and asked her if she had some pain medicine over there. So she's gonna take some pain medicine once we get there. But I'm just sitting in this traffic, and it's very frustrating because it's just insane how much traffic, or how bad traffic is. And on top of that, it just downpoured. So, you know, in this city, when it rains a little bit, people act like they just lose their mind. They don't know how to drive. They don't know how to function in life, period, when it rains. I'm basically trying to take shortcuts to get to the gas station, because somebody's gonna be pushing in a minute. This bad boy say I got very little gas. In fact, the range is flashing at me. So I'm trying to make my best to make it to the gas station. And then from there, I'll probably take some other shortcuts to get to my mom's house, because we live even farther beyond her, so it'll take us even longer to get home. So I'm just gonna go to my mom's house and chill for a bit. Plus my cousin's over there with her babies, so we'll get to see them. But anyway, man, I'm so glad that I know the ins and outs of this city. Like, for everybody that don't know, I was born and raised here in Jacksonville. And if you've never been to Jacksonville is, it's really, really big, really big. In fact, our county, Duval County, is I think it's the largest county in the whole United States. I'm about 95% sure that Duval County is the largest county in the United States. But it's a really big city, land-wise. People-wise, it's quite a few people here, and more people move here like every single day. It's crazy, but it's a type of city where a lot of people want to settle and raise their kids. It's not the type of city for like people like fresh out of college and stuff like that want like that, you know, fast-paced lifestyle, kind of like you would get in New York or maybe even Atlanta or LA or something like that. It's very much so homey, very much so family oriented. But there's plenty to do in Jacksonville. I hate when I hear people say it's nothing to do in Jacksonville. It's so much stuff to do in this city. It's crazy. And people just don't look, they don't listen, they don't pay attention. They don't do any of that. So they make these, you know, broad statements about, oh, there's nothing to do. There's plenty to do. I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you're a parent, or if you're married, or what. It doesn't matter. There's plenty to do in this city. If somebody tell you that, they're lying. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Jesus, what in the... Anyway, so we're around the corner from the gas station, thank God. Can y'all see this gridlock? Like, it's just stupid. It's just absolutely dreadful. And I'm in the middle of the street, might I add. It's just awful.